Skatosis episode 170. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Skatosis. I'm one of your hosts, Drew Domkus. Let's see who the co-host is today.
Shane O'Neill, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, well, good day, mate.
That's as much Australian accent as I'm gonna do.
That'll work, though. What's up, Shane? Skatosis, as you know, is the condition of being consumed and obsessed with all things skateboarding. Do you have it like I do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know Shane's got it.
Oh, he does. Hardcore. Look at how good his stuff is. So smooth. You can't not have Skatosis and be that smooth.
He's one of those dudes that's like transcended above every other skater.
I agree.
Of just being like so good.
Did you choose him because of that never ending battle at the barracks?
You know, I wasn't even thinking about that, and he was in that Street League Games.
You're right.
The only reason I brought up him is because he just posted a new colorway.
Okay.
And he posted a switch kickflip, and it was perfect.
Oh, I'll bet it was.
So I had him in my head.
Well, that's pretty cool because I thought of him during that battle at the barracks thing because even at the very beginning, they intro him and Nick Tucker is just like, you know, they're both on primitive, so they're the best of the best. You know, they're like the A team for sure.
Are they both? They're both off, right?
What do you mean? Oh yeah. That's right.
Anymore,
That's when they were on primitive. April now is kind of taking that's I don't know, primitive stacked. I forgot that they weren't on primitive anymore.
Is Nick Tucker on primitive?
No, he put him on April.
On primitive.
Really? I thought he took him to April already.
No, that was Diego.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, Nick Tucker's been MIA for a while.
Yeah, maybe he's still on primitive. I may be thinking of like a Nick Tucker board.
Yeah. Well, when I said the A team, I thought that'd be a pretty cool board series. Have everybody like as one of the characters from the A team.
There was an A team board brand, wasn't there?
Board brand? I don't know. Was there?
I think so. I thought there was an A team.
Well, I don't know. I didn't do my research before the show, so I'm
I didn't know this is where it was gonna go into.
No, I'm fumbling as we go. There was H Street, wasn't there? I don't know about
H Street.
I don't know about A team. Plan B. Let's see. Is there a C? Let's just go through the alphabet.
It says A team skateboarding, and Rodney Mullen, Chet Thomas, Mark Johnson.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and I think it was the one after World Industries.
Well, see, now whoever's listening and knows about this A team, they're like, dumbass Drew. You don't even know about the A team? You were not in it then. No.
Because this is saying 97.
No. I think I was MIA as of I think 90. 91, 90.
So it seems like almost all the dudes. Oh man, Jerry Sue and Chris Cole were on it. This is the A team.
Yeah, no doubt. I hope they had a board series like that.
I think this was after. It looks like all the dudes that were like on World Industries that left. It seems like this is kind of where they landed after.
Gotcha. I just realized that I stopped skating before you were born. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, you started.
But then I started
in the
again.
70s.
Yeah, I started in the 70s and did it through high school. And then I thought I was too cool for it and started getting into music. And then it found me in the jungle when I was 38. So.
Yeah.
But by that time you were 18.
So between when I was born and like to the point I got up to skating, you weren't skating.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So then you started at what age?
2003.
2003, and I started again in 2010.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were only at it for 7 years before we've been at it together longer than you were without it.
That's wild.
Right? Is that true?
That means like I'm going on close to like skating more with like you and like Oshkosh and like Fox Valley dudes than what I've skated alone.
Yeah.
And I skated alone like my whole life.
I know, but now you and I think, have skated together longer than you ever skated alone. That's pretty wild. I never thought about that till just now.
That's insane.
Because we've been at it for what? 7 years.
7 years, yeah.
Yeah.
So like half and half.
Wow, that's pretty
I'll
awesome.
say this way is way more fun.
Yeah, and you've been with me almost my entire like, what would you call it? Encore. You know, right?
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Since 2013?
Well, I mean, it was kind of 2010, but then I built my ramp in like 2012.
Yes.
2011 or 2012? Yeah, I think 2012. So that's
2012.
going on. Yeah, so that's 8 years.
The year after is when we started skating.
For real. So really, I was only at it for like a year.
Wait, longer then.
Crazy. Man, that's wild.
Because 2003 to 2013, 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we've been skating for 2013, 7 years.
7 years. So it's almost half. Almost. I mean, damn near close. Wild.
Yeah, I prefer this way. Skating with friends, I was missing out like my whole life.
Oh, for real. When I was younger, man, it was me and Jerry, dude. We were like, I hardly ever skated alone. It was him and I always. I don't think you've ever met him, though.
I don't think so.
No, he lives in Texas, and he's a different person. We'll put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
But, yeah, man, it's so much more fun to skate with somebody.
Yeah.
But to think back then, though, when I was skating with him, dude, you weren't even a thought.
Yeah, that was that's 20 years before.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Holy smokes. So, dude, I was just posting a bunch of stuff. Even as I was waiting for you to call, I posted another clip. But, man, yesterday was such a blast at the Oshkosh Park. I don't know, when I got there, I wasn't really feeling it. And by the time I left, I was super hyped on having all these tricks I landed. I was excited.
Yeah, you kept saying you were feeling a little way down.
It was weird. Yeah, like I kind of felt heavy, like I ate a big edible or something. I don't know, it was weird.
I think it's so we hit a street spot before the park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe that heat.
Took an hour.
Yeah.
And it was just like us out there sweating.
It must have been it. Is this that like totally sucked most of my energy. It just felt like, and I wasn't even doing anything. It's just the heat zapped it, I think. So I can't imagine, dude. So and I think that's why you hardly got any clips at the park.
Yeah, I think so too. By the time we got to the park, Joe called me.
Yeah.
And she's like, maybe you should be done.
Yeah, you should have listened to her. She
was already like, you sound burnt.
Dude, but although the very end of the night, you closed the night out at the light buzzer, right? That's the buzzer for the lights, right?
Yeah, that's
the last.
I think that might have been the last one, too.
No, it was, but that's what I'm saying. The buzzer that went off, that's for the lights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you have, a minute or two to go keep them on or something?
I think it was like, oh, no, they were good. That was 9 o'clock.
Right.
So when that buzzer goes off, you have to, like, hit a button at the entrance to, like, basically keep them running.
Right, but how long do you have until they go off from the buzzer? Do you know?
I don't know. If I had to guess, it's probably 5 to 10 minutes.
What if they just like went off mid-shove? Like that one edit that the guy put out at the park, remember? And he landed that huge air when the lights went off?
If the lights would have went off on that one I did,
yeah,
I would have got smoked. Straight up, I would not have landed it.
Oh, I don't know, man. Your feet were on it.
On until 11.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one day I went back in I want to say like last like October or something. It was getting cold, but like I was still able to go out.
Yeah.
They went out at 10 o'clock, and I got there at 5 to 10. So I'm just like skating, doing my thing, and they like it was buzzer, and then lights went out.
Just right out.
Just right out, and I was like, I thought these went off at 11.
It was probably daylight savings or something.
I was talking to Marty, and I guess if nobody's, because it was like later in the year too, so nobody was like hanging out skating.
Yeah.
If nobody hits it when the buzzer goes off, it takes 20 minutes to start the lights up.
Oh, that sucks.
So probably that night when I hit the button, I left then because they didn't turn on. They probably turned on in like 20 minutes.
Wild.
But I was street skating by that point. I'm like, I got to get my skate on.
So the buzzer went off just as you were getting ready to start your push. Like, what? It would have been a little bit better if the buzzer went off like right as you did your trick. But it's pretty funny though that
either when I popped it or landed
something. But the fact that was your make was pretty cool.
I liked that it was kind of like out of my head.
Yeah.
Like it didn't go off and then I went. Like I was like, oh, I need to do it now.
Right.
I was already rolling.
Right. Because you
then
can
it went
hear
off. So it was just like do it or just do it.
Yeah, the one that I just posted, I have just the fisheye, like a little slow mo, and then I put the whole thing where you're like, this one, dog, and then you go, and then the buzzer, and then you do the trick.
Yeah, the long. Yeah.
It was pretty fun though.
So sick.
But damn, man, it was my day of 180 outs. Like I did, I think 3 different ones.
Yeah, and a new one you've never done, and a bunch of our friends haven't done.
The 5-0 back 180.
Yeah, back 5, back 180.
Yeah,
that's a hard trick.
I don't know that it came pretty easy, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it only took me a few tries, but that feels feels kind of comfortable for me.
Really, the first 5-0 that you got in all the way, you landed the back 180.
I know. I got one where I slipped off right at the end. I was going through them, and I had one that was like, I think maybe even a better 5-0, but it slipped right at the end. But what's really cool about that one is like
just balance better or what?
Yeah, I think so. But this one I was balanced almost the whole way. The tail only touched a little at the end.
I liked both your clips that you on that obstacle that like banked to like 90-degree turn.
Yeah. It's not
because neither the ones you landed where you back 180 out.
Yeah.
Neither of them you popped.
No, I was trying. I was trying to just roll
like
on.
You were riding transition.
That's kind of how I treated it. I mean, I felt like it was the same level, so it wasn't really a slappy. My trucks had nowhere else to go but over, and so I don't know. I kind of just carved through it.
It's kind of a slappy.
Kind of, I guess.
I would consider if you're not popping your tail, that's a slappy.
I guess I would probably consider that more of a slappy than that other one where it dipped into where the tree went that you said the other week.
Oh yeah, but that too. Like I've seen that printed, and they call that a slappy.
Yeah, I suppose. But I mean, yeah, this would be.
I think honestly, if you're grinding and you don't pop your tail, I'm pretty sure that's a slappy.
All right, I'll buy it. I won't.
No argument.
I won't fight on that one.
First time ever.
I won't fight on that one.
All right, this one's gonna be an easy show.
Yeah, like that. We'll have to put the name something to do with the slappies. But,
slappies are okay.
Slappies are. Yeah, everything's a slappy.
Everything's a slappy. That's it.
I like that one. But
we could now too. Like when we do a flip trick, we could just call everything a slappy.
It's a slappy. Oh, and like when you
just
roll,
make it easy.
When you roll your ankle, that's a slappy.
That's a slappy. You get smoked. That's a slappy.
So the one that I posted, the very first trick that I did on that little obstacle was I did a little baby ollie to get over it, and then I came to a 50-50 that just slowed to a stop, and then I did like my cleanest shove off of it. That was kind of wild. And you weren't paying attention.
Both back 50 back 180 and back 5-0 back 180, you slappied into them.
Yeah.
You didn't pop it off.
No. That's what I was saying. That the one that I did the 50 shove was one that I did pop a little bit.
Yeah, and it's almost like because you skate everything like a slappy or transition. you got way more speed doing it like that than popping.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I went all the way off it like 3 times, 4 times. So that was pretty fun.
The one where you popped onto it, and I was doing the same thing where like I was just losing all my speed.
Yeah, I haven't gone through all the clips, but I know you got a couple of pop to front 50s and off.
Yeah, I think maybe like a front one and a pop shove probably. Oh, you got to find right after you landed yours, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I haven't gone through all that yet. I just looked for my stuff first because I'm vain.
Of course. Right after you landed your shove, I remember I was like, I have to get your back, and then I landed that like scraping the crumbs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rip's got a nollie heel off that too right after. And then I also got Johnny. I haven't seen it, but he got that front tail flip out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was coming like right at my camera too. You can see my camera in Marty's edit because he goes right into it.
Dude, he was going full thing on that.
He was flying, dude.
That was so fast.
I want to do that so bad, but I'm so afraid of all the initial bails that are gonna hurt.
Yeah. And, dude, did you see him bailing like nothing?
Oh, yeah.
He's going like 100 miles an hour, and he bails out of it like he's walking out of it.
I love that stuff. You know what's really cool is that like he was pretty hyped on my back 180 outs on all the things. Like he was getting hyped, so that was just making me more excited when somebody that can really skate.
I love all of our friends because they have skatosis.
Yeah, they do.
They're just hyped on skating.
Crazy. But so it wasn't until after I did that 5.0 back 180, then Rips is like, dude, you should try that other roll-on 50 180 again. And I was like, oh, that's right. I never landed that. And so I went back, and that one actually didn't take that long. I mean, I think maybe 20 tries maybe where I actually stomped on a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, you were on 3 and just like kept slipping out.
Yeah, that felt so good. So look at me like doing a full 180 off of that loading dock now, no problem.
Yeah.
Wild.
And it's almost easier for you to grind and do it than just go straight off.
I guess that feels good, man. That grind, I love seeing like the footage of it just being like the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's like nothing but grind. I love that. I've
like the mani pad that Johnny front-tailed flipped.
Yeah.
I've 5.0'd the whole thing.
Nice.
Like over the top in the beginning and like full 5. Yeah, those feel so good.
I still have such a hard time with just basic ollie up that thing. It's probably just because my board is so big that it's just it's a bit of a struggle.
I think you're just tripping because you've already like skated it.
I know. It's just I don't know. Maybe it's just because my legs were beat or something. So that's why I started ollieing that gap instead. And so I got that. It's funny. Like Rips told you to try that trick again. Yeah.
Because that's what I had on my mind.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
Nice.
Because I knew the edit a couple weeks ago that you didn't land it.
Right.
And I was like, oh, maybe you should go back to that. But you never go back to tricks.
I rarely ever do. I don't even think about it.
And then you were saying like, oh, I'm not really like feeling like myself. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to bring it up now. He's not going to do it now.
Yeah, but I think.
But then you threw it down.
I did, man. I got it. It came out really good too.
I told you just needed, like, you were, like, bumming, and I'm like, you just need to land a few tricks, and then you're golden.
That's exactly what happened. I got way more than I thought I would. I remember I never got a full 5.0 off of that, like, roll-on 5.0, because I kept dragging my foot, and it kept slowing me down.
Yeah, up on the stairs.
Yeah, so right away I started trying to go 5.0 back 180. That's what I was initially trying to do, but I just wasn't getting the speed. Then you reminded me it was a 50 that I didn't land, so... Fun though.
Yeah, you just wanted to like one up yourself right away.
Right away, yeah. One up the one I didn't get.
Because you were trying that, and then you look back and turn to me, and you're like, "Wait, did I land the 50 180?"
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, so that was fun, man. That was a good time.
Yeah, it's always fun when you come up and we skate Oshkosh.
I actually came home without a single shinner, so that's a plus.
That's pretty good.
I did take one hit to the side of my leg where on my knee a little bit on the side, and man, I had to like limp it out for a few, but then all of a sudden it was fine. Yeah, chill it. And the knee is good? Yeah, like it seems fine. So
yeah, that's good to hear.
All good.
The only thing is that street spot, I got, remember that one where like I I thought I rolled my ankle.
Yeah.
I just got the board to my ankle, so I just got like a bruise. But otherwise, I'm chilling.
That where you actually took your shoe off, right?
Yeah. When I took my shoe off.
Yeah.
When I got home, there's a bruise on the side. But it's I'm chilling.
Well,
I'll take a bruise over like a swollen knee.
Oh hell yeah, man! I was so banged up the previous week. Like I was happy that you took that week off to go where you went camping, right?
Yeah, we went up north.
Yeah, so I was kind of glad to just sit around and heal. Like I didn't skate at all until yesterday.
And I think it helped me too. Taking that time off, I was just like, oh, I'm even more ready to go.
Oh, I'm sure. And it was cool.
And then I burnt myself in the first spot.
Oh my gosh, dude! And like you didn't even take off. Like you were fully dressed. You kept the kit the whole time.
Yeah, I always, dude. Remember last time we skated Appleton when I first hurt myself? The same thing. I was wearing pants and a long sleeve, and you and everyone were just like, "Yeah, he's going full kit." I just did not. I didn't want to take it off just because of filming.
You haven't taken our own advice of like bringing another change of clothes for right before you make it. Once you sweat out your first one, just change real quick and then land it.
Oh yeah. So I like I know people do that. I like the sweaty shirt because it shows your work. It shows you're putting it in.
Yeah, but it also shows you can't land things first try.
Yeah. When we went street skating the time before in Oshkosh, nothing was wet.
No,
I did those in I did 4 tricks in like 5 tries.
Yeah, you knocked them all out. Like Mike Tyson, he never sweat. Crazy, man. Speaking of our friends having skatosis, dude, what's up with Ed having the very first skatosis tattoo?
I'm fucking blown away.
Right?
I mean, the shout out of the week is Ed.
So he had hit me up and he was just saying he was going to get a skate tat and he wanted to put something under the skateboard itself that said like Old Dude Skate Co. He was trying to just like figure out what ODS or what is it ODSC and this and that. And then he's like, wait a minute. He's like skatosis. And then that was the last I heard until he sent me the photo. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, that's crazy. Oh.
Down for fucking life.
For life, dude. I'm not getting a skatosis tattoo.
That's so gnarly.
That's crazy.
That's
Man,
so sick.
We always had a thing with the Dawn and Drew show. Like we always discouraged people from like getting our logos and stuff like that. And I know a few people did, but we never like encouraged it. But damn, I'm not encouraging this either, but it's crazy. It's hardcore.
For the longest time, I wanted to get the mini ramp.
I know.
And you and Don were like, don't get that.
We always said don't. I mean.
Yeah. So I was a little.
But now you
it's so sick that Ed did it, but of course I was a little jealous.
Yeah, now you want one.
I'm like, he got one before me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess you're up.
I guess so. Man. I do need a new tat.
Well, 4 years deep, man. We're into it now. It's like it means something.
Oh yeah, and Ed's in it.
Yeah, he's in it. It's crazy.
That's
so yeah, man.
Sick. I was
Shout
out. We finally made it.
Shout outs to Ed. I'm gonna have that picture in this show. And I hit him up after. I'm like, it's cool to share this, right? And he's like, yeah, I thought if you guys like it, you'd share it.
God, that's so sick.
So he was kind of hoping we share it.
I'll say it right now. If anyone else gets a Skatosis tattoo if anyone else gets a Skatosis tattoo,
yeah,
I will personally send them $40 in the mail. I'm saying it right now.
I'm gonna go get one.
40 bucks is $40.
Yeah, $40. I'll take it.
Oh man, I'd be willing to pay that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. That's hardcore. So yeah, man.
Yeah, it is.
Huge shout outs to Ed. Holy smokes.
That's so sick.
Whew. So man, that was probably my biggest news of the week. Besides having such a blast yesterday.
And that just came up like last night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He just got it yesterday.
Yeah. That's so sick.
Dude,
I guess what I want to talk about.
Yeah, tell me, because there's been so many awesome things, and I think I know what you're about to say, because I'm down.
Man, are you?
Man.
I don't know if you do know what I'm going to say. Did we talk about this one already?
Manramp, number 4.
Fuck. I'm going too far. Oh, yeah, we already did talk about it. Never mind.
What?
Yes, Manramp.
You mentioned it at the park, and I said, don't say anything.
So much fun.
Oh my gosh, I love that they don't. I mean, to have as much fun as they have, they don't need to go into everybody else's squad. Like this was just them having a blast because now he's a full skate park now. He's not just a ramp.
He's a man-former.
He is a man-former. That's why. Did you see the post that I put on the board?
Yeah, more than meets the eye.
Good. I'm glad you got that. Man's former.
God, that's so sick.
That was so awesome. He was like a kicker, a box, a ledge, a rail. I mean, he was a hippie jump.
He was basically in a coffin that was skate obstacles.
But it was like on a backpack harness kind of thing. It was so crazy because then he could lift up and run to another spot.
Well, he had like the back harness and he has like straps on him.
Yeah.
And then he also was like, he was laying in that box with the rail and the flaps that came out.
I think that he must move to a spot, take the harness off, turn around, and then he's able to like open it up.
Oh, you think that's the bottom?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, because it was just like you saw him run and his back was on the deck part of it underneath. And then he must just undo the harness and then he's free to move about and open things.
And like they've talked about this on the 9 Club.
Yeah.
But that dude's strong as shit.
Oh, no doubt, man.
You gotta be strong to take like.
Well, yeah, dude, you saw his
clip where Cookie bailed and went down.
Yes, he hit hard.
Manramp didn't flinch.
You saw them both in that dance video. They're doing the workout like aerobicizing.
Oh my god, dude! I was watching this one at work in the break room.
Yeah.
Like eating my lunch.
Yeah.
People must have been like, what is he laughing at so much? Because them dancing, I'm like, this is so rad.
It was fun,
man. They're turning to the camera. They're also like smiling.
It was fun, dude. I love their edits. Like, they just have a blast, and they just make everything look so fun, and they're so good at it. Like, the one line was like, had, I don't know, all 5 or 6, 7 dudes all doing a trick, ending with Cookie's hippie jump.
Yeah, that first one where they're like hitting the rail and doing the kicker.
So it's like one thing if like you and I got together and like we built all this contraption, yada yada, but like how many damn tries is it gonna take for us to get like 7 people to do a trick?
Oh, for sure.
Crazy.
And Manramp's just there he's just there.
Yeah, it's so good. Man, I enjoy every one of those edits. It's like they say number 4, but it's like I don't ever want them to end.
No, and I mean, you could make, realistically, like, we've seen Tony Hawk, we've seen Fancy Lad.
Yeah.
You could make, like, 30 of these.
Oh, easy. I mean,
you could keep this going with so many people.
They could hit up every single team, whether it's a shoe brand, a wheel brand, a board brand, all the trucks, all the trucks, all the bearings, all the everything.
And I hope they do.
I hope they do, too.
I hope they do. You know, it'd be a sick sponsor? Carhartt.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would want to see that because I'm pretty sure Carhartt has a skate program. I'm pretty sure they like have dudes
like Dickies does.
I know Dickies, but I think Carhartt.
Yeah, maybe.
Like maybe a while ago, like put out skating.
Yeah.
But get the dude sponsored by Carhartt.
You know what else I really like is the intro where it's all claymation with Manramp lifting up Thrasher and then it sags like heavy weights. That's so cool.
That's so cool. And Cobra Man.
Yeah, Cobra Man. I mean, they're in every one of them. It's perfect.
They're killing it.
It's perfect. I love everything about it.
The only thing I'm bummed about is the Manramp episodes.
Mm-hmm. They're too short.
Yes, and just scores by Cobra Man. I want a brand new song.
Well, they're probably working on it.
That's not good enough.
Now, here's one I want to see. Manramp with the Creature team, but with the GWAR collaboration that they just announced.
Oh, damn. 3 collabs?
That would be gnarly. You know about GWAR? Do you even know anything about GWAR?
I've heard of that.
Because I was way into them before you were born, now that I think about it.
People in the picture look familiar.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just crazy rock rap kind of stuff, and it's just like over the top sexual and just obnoxious and rude, and it's so good. Yeah. It's so good.
It's so Creature.
That's what I'm saying. This collaboration is really right on point. But man, I remember back Jeez, this would have been 90, 91. I don't know. There was this one album that we would just listen to all that. Bill, not Cream City Bill, but Sheboygan Bill.
Yeah.
He had posted something about a GWAR album lately too. It's like, and I think they play it sometimes on the Old Man Sunday morning. Somebody will have a GWAR song in the playlist.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
man.
they look insane.
Did you watch the promo at all for that collaboration? Because they're on stage and they're all in this huge, crazy foam, like way over the top outfits.
Yeah, and they're all like all the creature dudes are like going wild.
Yeah. That's so fun. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I.
Yeah, that makes a lot of. But I would be down for a Manramp creature.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, oh my gosh, can you imagine what Corey Janot could do with a Manramp blunt?
Oh, dude, Winowski. Oh wait,
Chris Russell.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah, Winkowski's that. I'm talking Corey Janot.
All right, I'll take episode 6 Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz 100%.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm down with any Manramp video.
Yeah, for real.
Okay. Here's my second guess of what you were going to talk about.
Yep.
The SLS Games.
Yes.
How fun is this setup?
Fun.
I'm hoping that this goes on. Like they haven't like announced all the teams, have they?
I don't think so.
Is
this
it
is like
only
the only thing?
I hope it's
like,
not just Costin and
dudes.
Shane. Who you picking? I mean, you're Team Shane, right?
Again, funny I said that because on SLS,
Yeah.
I said Costin for the win.
Yeah.
And Street League liked that comment.
Oh yeah. But,
Costin did win.
yeah, but that's just round one.
That's just round. Yeah, that's true.
But you came in. You should have said you should have said Eric Costin. Now looking
I
back,
can never say that. He's a god.
God.
That one, dude. That one's my first
He's your first
because
crush.
my first video was right.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Costin had the ender, and he did that famous nose slide down that round long rail or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just oh, this dude's amazing. Seeing that as my first skate video and seeing his part, I was playing Tony Hawk after that. It was always Costin.
That sealed the deal.
Yeah, I'm this dude is so. And then, maybe not meet your heroes. And then I met him, and he was over
That's
the
right.
tour. He just wanted to hang out in the van.
He rubbed you the wrong way, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was asking for an. Well, I did get an autograph. Maybe I wanted to talk to him or something.
What did you have him sign? Like your shirt or your body or your board or
I
what?
had Old Navy hat with a surfer on it, and I had him sign that.
Do you still have it?
I think so.
Find
I'm
it.
pretty
Post
sure I
it.
do.
Post it and tag him. Do a kickflip in it.
That's good. See, now the funny thing is, just a few years after that, he seems like all the footage later on, when he got married and became a dad, just
Okay.
grew up, whatever. He's the nicest dude.
He seemed like a nice guy, but I don't know,
Yeah.
man. The road is hard,
And
man. It could
in
take
this
its
Street
toll.
League thing, everyone wants to hang out with and Copenhagen, everyone wants to hang out with Costin.
Well, yeah, because he can pretty much do anything on anything, so it's probably fun to just
and
have him
He
around.
just has fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't even blame you, Costin.
I want to see the
It was
signature.
probably, to be honest, it was probably me. I was probably a dumb kid.
Well, show me a trick in that hat. Do a kickflip.
All right, I
Even
gotta
though-
find that hat now.
Even though he did not invent the kickflip, he's getting a lot of kickflip love.
Yeah.
Did he-
You make a segment and then you take ownership.
Did he invent any tricks?
Did he invent the Fandango?
What? Which one's that?
I'm pretty sure it's back 5-0 1 foot.
There's no Costin flip?
I don't think so. I don't know if he invented the Fandango though either. You never heard that trick?
Not quite a god.
All right, easy.
So that just means
Hold on, I'm looking up Fandango right now.
that just means he could do everybody else's tricks.
Yeah, well, that's a god. Now
No, you want to talk about a god. Let's talk about the other thing that I want to talk about, which is, again, Santa Cruz. Did you watch the 28 minutes that they put out of them all over Argentina?
Yes, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I would say a little. It was long. 28 minutes is a long one.
You know what? I could have gone more, man. Give me Winkowski and Wooten any day.
Okay, hold on. Before we get into that, I fucked up majorly.
Okay.
He did invent it.
The Fandangle?
But it's a nollie. Oh my god, is this true? It's a nollie 180.
The half cab.
One-footed crooked grind.
So would you say nollie half cab?
I thought it was a back 5-0. What did I say, nollie half? I thought it was a back 5-0 1 foot.
All right, but what you're describing is technically what they were calling a nollie half cab, right?
Yeah, it's a nollie half cab.
Nollie 180 what? One-footed crook?
One-footed crook.
Holy smokes. So wait, nollie?
And the picture of him doing it looks insane.
But is that a switch crook because you go 180?
The one where he's doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that is switch.
Well, because you 180, you're not going to crook.
Yeah.
Nobody says fakie 5-0 like I always think it should be called. But, so nollie...
Yeah, it's usually... That one's a weird one, too, because you can almost say switch 5-0 or wait, sorry, fakie 5-0 or switch crook.
Well, yeah, because you always want me to do that 5-0 to switch crook, but to me, in my mind, that feels like fakie to a 5-0 to fakie 5-0.
5-0 to fakie 5-0.
You know how the...
Yeah, I get that.
But technically it's switch crook, I guess, but I would still come in regular.
We got out of that first fight. Let's not get into this.
I just want to fight all the time.
I can't...
Skatosis has got a bad side effect. Anger. Anger is a side effect of skatosis.
Oh, yeah. Irritability.
Stupid naming conventions. That's another one.
Eric Costin's... This article starts with Eric Costin is the king.
He's a king and a god.
He's a king and god.
Wow.
The master.
Do you pray? Do you pray to him?
I do.
Nice.
Every morning I wake up, frocked man.
Every morning, not night. Who do you pray to at night?
No, morning. You got to start your day.
I gotcha.
You got to start your day fresh with the cost. God, this is so hard to find this information.
All right. Well,
I went on Urban Dictionary and that didn't give me anything.
Well, that would not be where I would go.
Yeah. Well, that's where it like. The little like description of it on Google is like all the information I need, and then I go to Urban Dictionary and it gives me nothing.
All right, well, this episode sponsored by Urban Dictionary.
No, fuck Urban Dictionary. Although didn't you try to get Skatosis in there?
I tried a bunch, but man, they kept giving me flack. I'm in there though.
Dude,
Don and I are in there. As a Don, like if you search, I think Don and Drew, you'll find us in there.
Joe submitted for taking out the dog.
Yeah.
Bip Bop the Bebop.
Yeah.
And they accepted it within an hour.
What? I tried submitting Skatosis multiple times. You have her...
And I'm like, what do you mean they accepted it?
Have her submit Skatosis then. There's plenty of references out there. What the hell?
Why? There's a tattoo, for God's sake.
Bebop the what? The booba what?
The Bebop, the Bebop. That's nonsense.
That means take the dog out?
Yeah, I guess.
So wait, that song...
I don't want to say where that started.
How does that song go? Who let the bebop, boobop,
Who let the Bebop, the
Bebop? That's hilarious.
Oh my God. I'm going to have to send you information on Fandangle.
Oh yeah, forget it. Forget it. You're not prepared. What did Shane O'Neill invent?
Man. Shane O'Neill and so Eric Costin did invent something. Shane O'Neill didn't invent shit.
No, he just makes everything look perfect though.
Yeah, I want to see Shane do a Fandangle now.
A switch though, because everything he does is switch because he's bored with regular.
Everything he does is switch.
His switch stuff looks better, I think.
Dude, that switch kickflip he posted.
Yeah,
just so better. Of course, but way above my regular kickflip.
Oh yeah, for sure, way above it. Almost as good as mine though.
Not as good as yours.
Do you see that thing I posted of that?
Try the kickflip again.
Here's what cracks me up. Tony Hawk posts this like inspiring post about this girl landing her first kickflip, right? Did you see that one where she gets super excited?
Oh yeah, went viral.
So yeah, and he posted this long thing about it, and it was cool. You know, it was really heartfelt. And then all of a sudden, I look at the barracks, and here's Steve Barra doing the same exact thing, posting the same thing with his own little like. Oh, it just seems so cheeseball, like he was stealing Tony Hawk's idea.
Oh yeah, I saw a YouTube video the other day, and like there's a bunch of like skating YouTube videos where it's basically like slap message board where they're just giving like everyone shit.
Yeah.
And it was like a picture of Nyjah, and of course said like sellout or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a clown emoji in front of Steve Barra. And that one I'm kind of like, yeah, he's kind of like. He kind of is clowny. He's kind of like cheeseball, and at the same time, like, hates a bunch of shit.
Very. Scientology, right?
It's a weird combination.
Now, I am also assuming he wrote that post. I know that he does sign SB sometimes at the end of posts that are definitely him, so maybe somebody else is doing it. But there's something about the barracks feed that just looks a little cheesy, like when somebody, like a celebrity has somebody manage their account and it's stuff that they would never post, and it just comes off real cheesy.
Disingenuous.
I get that vibe from Barra for sure. Or at least the barracks, And he's responsible, and your God King Costin is a half of it.
He just owns it.
But so I posted that, and I said, "Dude, I remember my first kickflip as if it was months ago." Which technically,
it was months ago.
I know. That's the whole point.
And that
she
video
was so
that I
excited.
posted, like everyone can relate to that.
Everyone. Now I can, because that was such the awesome feeling. Like I used that in my little recap video. And I had to put that at the end because it was just like so exciting to land. And I'm so
you almost had the same reaction.
I know, and I was so glad you were there watching it.
That's so sick. I love that video because you can hear me on like it's so the time.
How long ago was that? It feels like forever, and we're still in this pandemic.
Was that April or May?
I'd have to go back and look, but it might have been May. I don't know, man. That took me a few tries.
No. It was April because we skated before the shutdown. We skated May 3rd.
For your birthday?
No. We skated the barn for the first time May 3rd.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it probably was April.
Mid-April.
Crazy. This feels like forever ago.
Yeah. Well, also you haven't done one since.
Hey, I'll end on a high note.
So many people are telling you to do it, and you're just like, yeah, I did that.
I'm gonna retire that trick from my quiver. I gotta make room for more 180 outs.
Oh man! Now you gotta go front side.
Maybe.
Or you gotta go back three.
Yeah, maybe back three might be my next.
Which is honestly the hardest trick in the world.
Well, then I'm gonna nail that one.
Back threes are so fucking difficult.
Then I think I'm going to make that my next challenge because I don't think it's that difficult for me. I think I could easily pivot out of a 180.
Well, sure. No. I don't want to pivot.
No. To learn to start, I think I could definitely do that. So I think if I took some time and did it like off a little hip, I think I could land at 360.
Oh my god, it's so hard. Because I can do like the back 180 revert thing, the back 180 like pivot.
Yeah.
But whipping my hips in that, and I can fakie three both ways. And I can front three, I can like front 270.
Okay.
Back three, I can do like back 190.
Well,
like there's no way I'm getting it further than that.
That's my new challenge.
Dan, I would love to see you do a back three.
That would be sick. I'd love to stomp one. That'd be pretty cool.
Marty did one, and I don't know, it's a lot of impact, but like the blue ledge on top?
Yeah.
Those banks that we like Slappy those, we like roll up grind. He did a back three off that, like off the side.
Yeah.
And like I hit him up because I'm like, that's a really hard trick. And he said it's just all in the hips.
All in the
shoulders
and hips.
Roll those hips.
And you got to totally turn your shoulders too.
Yeah, you really have to be like. I mean, what I do with cab 3 or fakie 3, or I guess a cab or fakie frontside 3.
Yeah.
I know how to do that. I know how to turn my hips all the way and turn my shoulders. But then going backside, it's like I forget it entirely. It's just so it feels so different.
Yeah.
And I can nollie 3.
Huh. Well,
Back 3.
What's your problem?
Fuck back 3s.
No way. I'm gonna get it because that feels.
I would love that, dude.
I feel like I could handle that, and there's no flipping
And
involved.
if you can do a back 3 on flat,
Yeah.
you're fucking pro. Back 3s on flat are so gnarly.
All right. Well, that's my new challenge. Thanks.
That would be so sick. Dude.
I'm going pro. There was
Dude,
one of the.
If you land a back 3, that would be a good one to have in your bag.
All right. I'd rather have that, I think, than a kickflip, just because there's no flipping involved.
Yeah.
But one of the attempts.
I would love a back 3 kickflip.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Or I guess I'm sorry, a blizzard flip.
Is that what that's called? A back 3 flip?
I think it's back 3 or it's switch back 3. A kickflip, and that one was invented by Chris Cole.
Nice. One of the
God, I gotta look up everything in this.
When
episode.
I did the roll-on 50 to 180 on the four stair, one of the attempts, I almost landed a backside flip on accident. Like it.
Oh yeah, coming off.
Dude, it flicks kind of perfect, but then it didn't fully flip, and I landed. It was upside down, but man, I was like, holy crap! Can you imagine if I accidentally landed a backside flip? I would have just packed up and gone home.
I think that's another way you should try backside flips.
Yeah.
Backside flip, honestly, might be easier for you than kickflip.
It may be.
Because you're turning with the board.
Right, exactly. You see Rips do that one up on the big blue bank.
Yeah, and dude, I don't see a lot of people ride that wave.
Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
He went all the way up.
Yeah, that was
so
cool.
So the blizzard flip is a back 3 kickflip.
Back 3 kickflip.
Yep. And that's a sick trick. That's a really sick trick.
Reverse caballerial.
Oh God, that one I'll say would be more confusing if you said reverse.
Cab. Yeah, because it's already fakey. So you got to be going forward.
Reverse cab. I'd be like, what?
No, so I just wanted to mention that I had a blast watching Jake Wooten rip up that crazy painted bull finally, because he had posted videos, I think, in his stories when they were in Argentina, and it was him and Winkowski in that bull that was like, I don't know, I forget what it was painted, like a snake or flowers or something like that, and then they lit it on fire at one point. But dude, the lines he was doing, the crazy stuff that guy could pull off in one line, no pads, it blows me away. So good. And you see, like, all the kids wanted him to they're like, you give me your shirt, give me this, give me that. He's like having to translate because they're all in Portuguese wait, Argentina, that's still in Spanish, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Crazy.
It's so funny that fans of skating boils down to give me your shirt.
Give me your shirt. or do a 540. That was the other thing they kept asking.
Yeah, it's just, dude, skating fans are the worst. It's just us demanding things.
There was one spot where Mario McCoy, they're at the airport and he's just sitting on a crook on the baggage cart. Yep. Did you see that? The baggage train thing? He's just sitting on a crook and is taking him away.
I love Mario McCoy.
Dude, he's so good. So good.
Dude, okay, this is the trick I want to talking about Mario McCoy.
Okay.
That,
I always hear Andrew Cannon say Mario.
Yes.
Mario
yes,
McCoy.
Very Italian. It's like white. They're skating it at night, and it's like white ground, and they were skating like these banks with stairs. Do you remember this at all?
Banks with stairs.
Yes, it's like there's like these large banks, and it has like a ledge on the top.
Were the banks white?
Yeah, the banks were white and the ground was white.
Yeah. All like white bricks, but glossy.
Yeah, I think he does like a tray, but it ends with him. He goes 180s up top, fakie frontside flip, and he goes full he goes fakie flip and then turns it. But he does fakie flip, catches it, turns
into the bank, right?
Into the bank,
yes,
into like a steep ass bank,
yeah.
and then ollies up, and then frontside flips the whole thing.
Dude, so casual too.
Dude, I love that dude.
That guy's got such control. I don't know. There's so many guys out
he
there.
Looks so, and like,
I'll bet you he can do a back three.
What's that?
I'll bet you he can do a back three on flat. He's pro.
Oh, he's got back threes. Oh, hell, the whole Santa Cruz team's got back threes.
Speaking of pro, man, Trey Wood, right? Pro for Madness.
Trey Wood, yes,
yeah,
dude.
Shout out Trey Wood. The truth.
Madness just put out some wheel well boards.
Okay.
That has that cut out. I might, Alex, is it Perlison?
Perlson, Alex Perlson, vert guy. Yeah.
Dude, I saw one of his Madness Pros with the wheel wells. It looks sick. And I think it's like an 8.6.
That's just to help wheel bite, right?
Yeah. And I need it. Because I'm not going to tighten my trucks.
Grasso always called Trey Wood the truth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That dude's sick.
Man, he took
who's up next?
Remember he took those heavy slams on the mega ramp? Like, he goes hard.
Oh, yeah, dude. He goes hard and high.
He's so good, like, in the bowl or, like, the park series and stuff like that. That guy's awesome. So, congratulations.
So Henry Gartland and Jake.
What about him?
That's all we need to go pro, right?
On
Almost
Santa Cruz.
Everyone else is pro on
Fabiana goes pro before Wooten. What the?
Well, Fabiano's sick.
She is. I know.
Don't take it away from Fabiano.
I'm not. That's marketing ploy with her and her brother, though.
Yeah.
Jake Wooten.
Sure.
Jake Wooten crushing it. Jake deserves to go pro. Now.
It's gotta be Henry in the next year, in the end of this year.
I want Jake to go Sodi as a am.
Dude, it won't happen. If
it's not Winkowski, it better be Wooten.
Who knows what's going to happen with Sodi though?
I know.
I don't know what that's going to be this year.
Every week, let's just wonder about Sodi and King of the Road. Every week.
I'm fine with that.
Dude, I'm so
I'm still taking Mason.
I still want King of the Road stuff. I'm just going to start watching the old ones again. I know I said that last time, but it's like I want the new. I want the Warble crew on there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Against Fancy Lad.
One of the challenges, if they bring it back, has to be meet up with Manramp.
For real. It has to be. You got to do a naked trick off of Manramp.
Yeah. Oh, dude, remember the Fancy Lad one?
Yeah, with the dong.
Like, at a basketball court, and he's got like
it's some like dildo, like we couldn't even show it. That's got to be that's got to be the King of the Road trick. It's got to be you through the hole.
It's got to be an actual dick.
Yeah, yours. You got to get those points.
The people playing basketball that day.
Yeah, like what am I looking at?
Will never forget that day.
Never.
They're like, somebody was sticking their dick in a piece of wood.
Oh, so fucked up. The glory hole bonk. I think that's what you call
it. I think that's what it is called. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's so sick. I hope they. So, did Scott hit you up?
Scott about
Spot the Looney. He hit me up about. Do you know the bus crew? It's like they're like East Coast.
Oh, he did send me that. He's like, this is what we're gonna have because there's no King of the Road, right?
Well, he was saying because we started like chatting, and he's like, dude, why would they be doing this if he thinks it is King of the Road?
I hope, man. I hope he's right 100%.
So they cut a PVC pipe and put it over a capped rail so that they could just skate. I think they were just skating the rail and not uncapping it.
I think so too, because I remember watching that clip thinking that like either it is for some sort of, show and that's the challenge, or you can't get in trouble. You're not ruining anything. You're not
right, and they don't want to go through like uncapping it.
Right.
They don't want to like go through the
and they can say they skated that spot. They can say they skated there.
Yeah, I skated that, and like that rail has been skated before, but obviously knobbed.
Well, now it's knobbed.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I'm down with
I don't know.
I'm down with
if you're
either.
onto something, Scott, that would be interesting.
Either explanation is fine with me. I want more King of the Road, and I like the idea of just like Renegade. You're gonna block my spot. I'm gonna build a spot over your blocked spot.
Yeah, skate.
Try to knob this knob.
PSA for any government: you're not gonna stop us. Okay, we're gonna skate kinks. We're gonna take the knobs off. We're gonna cut PVC piping.
Yeah, you've been warned.
We're gonna do whatever we have to skate.
You've been warned.
You've been warned. And if you keep doing it, Skatosis will come at you.
Right. And if all else fails, just remember, everything is a Slappy.
That's true.
On that note, we're about to hit an hour, so I say we call it.
Let's do it.
You got to work. You got to get up early in the morning.
Yeah, dude, I got to go to bed in a half an hour.
Yeah, so you do that. I'm going to stay up and work tonight so that I can sleep in. And,
Hell yeah.
Dude, I had such a blast skating yesterday. I'm glad that you turned it around. You turned it. You turned me around.
I did. I literally spun you around, and then you spun.
But next time you say, let's go hit a spot before the park, I might maybe not want to.
Oh, man, I maybe not want to either. At least not that hot.
Well,
it can't be that hot again.
Yeah, well, you're saving all these clips, so I can't show people what we're talking about, but that was pretty fun.
It was fun. And I'm happy. You know, I was, like, bummed after because Cody and Rips were like, oh, it's cool. And I was like, yeah, I just did a bunch of ollies.
They're belittling your ollie trick.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm like, it shouldn't have took an hour.
Well,
but then seeing the clip,
yeah,
I'm happy.
Well, we'll have to do like a video, like a YouTube premiere when we put your video out, and then
that'd be sick.
And we can get everybody to watch it together, and we can all chat about it. The six of us.
Everyone can say that took an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'd be like, yeah, I fucked up.
Well, until then, you can always find us at skatosis.com. We're on our Facebook group, always chit-chatting, and we're always posting stuff to talk about on the show. So join in.
What is that Facebook group?
Old Dude, I'm sorry, it's ODS BBC is if you go to groups. Old Dude Skate Co's Barn Burner Crew.
Burner Crew.
Yep, they're all linked from all the show notes. You can always get there from there. And if you ask to join, more than likely, I'll let you join. But it's a public group. Anybody can see it all. So join in. We'd love to have you there.
Add whatever you want. Add your own skating clips.
Yeah, because it's always, I'm posting this stuff there so that we can talk about it on the show. If other people start posting fun stuff, I would love to talk about that too.
Yeah, hell yeah. And post. If anyone gets a tattoo, I'll give you $40.
Oh, that's right. I got to post that up on there, and I'll get that into the video too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the money.
That's right. I'm gonna go get So you didn't specify. I'm gonna go get I've got a Skatosis temporary tattoo. I'm gonna go put on. So maybe send your $40 tomorrow. I'll give you.
If anyone tries to fucking scam me with a temp tat,
I'll send you my Venmo after.
Okay.
All right, dude.
You better send me $40.
Yeah, right. Well, you have fun at work this week, and let's see what's up for next. And until then, man, love you and Skatosis forever.
Love you, dog. Skatosis.
Ciao.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Old Dude Skate Co.